But it's going to be the very expected short plant attempt coming through from Entropiq on the save. Bomb goes down. Zywo looking to make some frags, and it's looking pretty good here. In fact, I think as long as Nickelback doesn't kill anybody, yeah, there's 0 kills so far for Entropiq. And so, you know, it's close to a perfect start as you can ask for Vitality.
That is the, if they go 0 kills in 2 rounds, that is the perfect CT start.
And there it is, the perfect CT start then. Nobody has died yet for Vitality, but I'm sure that's about to chip. Long control to start with.
Zywo, he's got that sideways Molotov pretty consistent, but it's still there'll be 2 Ts making their way out. Apex trying to do what he can to hold on to the position. He's got a lot of help as well, man. There are a lot of Entropiq players who are still trying to do this. Molotov's towards blue, but there are more pressing problems. Not for long, however. Nickelback taken down, leaving it 2 versus 1 in favor of Vitality. A scout remains, but there are rifles to collect. Look at all those X's in the long position. Having a look for some weapons. There's a silenced M4 down here somewhere. There we go, nice print stream. There is a HE as well. He'll back off to collect that. A quick reload, and he'll be looking for his first kill. Opportunity knocks. He has no smoke grenade, though. I don't know if there's one around him somewhere. Again, if there is, then you can throw a single smoked across. But it does expose you to the short boost position, to this spot right here, and that spot right there. But once that's clear, where the hip of that CT is on the floor, where there's that lighter piece of ground, that's where you stand. So line up your smoke grenade for CT. But he makes it to the sights anyway. We can see Masuta has made his way towards long, which is interesting considering he's got the MP9. He has found an AK-47 though, so that's pretty good for him. Apex showing presence in the meantime. Isolating the fights though, Elian. 1 versus 1 now. Can peek with the flashbang. And he still has the off angle on the right-hand side, won't need it. He'll just swing out on Apex and win the round with confidence. And that's going to be very hard indeed.
Very important one there, and Vitality will actually have lots of players in position, but they're out there in the open. Nice shot from Zywo for the cover. Another one from Zywo, just in his stride. So easy for him. And now Alien at 1 versus 4 with the AWP, stuck by the car position. Bomb lost on crossover. They are swarming him. Alien able to use the smokes to isolate Jules, but Zywo can't be denied, taking every single kill. Zywo has 13 kills already now. It's only round 5, James.
Yeah, that's not good. Again, one of the best players in the world, peaking in the 3rd map of the series to make it to Stockholm, to the live audience, to the sold-out crowd if they get as far as the weekend. It's not promising for Entropiq, that is for sure.
It's actually quite interesting because only 2 players have 0 kills as well on Vitality. It's quite amusing. But we'll see the long take coming through here from Nickelback and Alien. Only the pistols. Can they get a kill? Not likely, although Alien will pick that one up. So that's something at least. And there's an M4. If he can somehow extract an extra kill out of this, that would be fantastic. Needs to reload though. Only 5 bullets there, I think.
The old...
Oh, a long contested heavily here. 4 players for Vitality. Strong opening to deny this from Entropiq. Vitality coming out ahead early on. Entropiq trying to exploit this by going for that mid control, but they might be a little bit too slow here. We'll see the smoke for the cross. The boost for Shocks should be good though.
Yeah, he can cover the window and the door for his teammates. Nickelback, his legs are going to get peppered, and Apex will stop the secondary potential bomb carrier from doing anything for us to fall.
Good spot here. Oh, nice shot from Lackey. That's a good one to get. Apex by car looking to deny the pickup of the AK. But if Lackey has help, they might be able to get another nice shot, and then suddenly there's problems for Vitality. The flashbang. Oh, and the swing is beautiful, but somehow Apex, he's so far from the flash, he doesn't get fully blinded, and he's able to tap them down. It's a good effort, though.
With the silence M4, it's so satisfying. It's like he's swatting flies. See how Zywo makes use of this smoke grenade. Oh, well, he's been looked for by Elliot. One to try at home, maybe he'll have more success. And here come those HEs, and there might be another one in spawn for Apex, we shall see. Unable to catch anybody on the cross, and I do wonder if Vitality will consider disengaging, but the bomb's not planted just yet. And they do have incendiaries as well. We've got Super Mario Brothers being offered by Apex. Not quite Luigi. Masuta maybe going to the point of no return. Flashes as well. Lackey playing the headshot position. Shocks though, getting one as he falls back, but there is a lurker in Forrester now. He wants to make it expensive for them, but shocks at these victories, these comebacks by Vitality, who've been doing it the hard way.
Uh-oh. Oh, what?
Card position, who's been tagged, but he's alive for now. Oh, hold on a second. They may be pivoting for a B play, but Crad is caught on that rotation. Now we've got a 4-on-3. Nickelback trying to find something, but he's not being given a kill in CT spawn.
Yeah, this is really, really difficult. 20.
Well, an exchange from sniper to sniper. Apex needs to be careful, down to 18 HP. Not getting what he was looking for, but Zywo's got something to offer Entropiq in that short position. He knows one's gone beyond the angle. Looking for the flick, there it is, and we see Shocks now is here as well. That was close to a headshot into Forrester, but he is alive. That bomb, though, is in a very exposed position, and maybe Entropiq are lucky that it didn't fall down into CT spawn. Forrester trying to rescue it, but, oh, hold on a second. He's gone down, and he hasn't got the bomb, so I don't think he meant to do this, and he's found himself in no man's land. Hostile territory, shark-infested waters. These Shocks are not friendly. Alien alone, and there's not much for him to do.
Yeah, there is not. They're going to be hunting. They've got time. They've got money. It's an AWP. They need to kill him. Great first shot. He knows what that means. A player that deep. Oh, pull out the gun. Oh! Getting shots there. There was no flashes, mollies, but this time, Aliens actually converted that drop.
Beautiful. Now Kyoji's got some trouble. Apex is on the way, however. Gun is out, and he will deliver as he often does, as he always has at this major. Kyojin creeping, there's a flashbang support for him. Finds Crad hiding in the corner, but there are teased by Blue as well. More support flashes, but they're running out of those. And Molly's trying to create some space, a great spray, a great burst from Forrester. But Shocks has a superior angle with a superior weapon for the job. 2-on-3, Entropiq on the back foot, still with bomb in hand as they move maybe towards the B bomb site.
Yeah, I think it's the case that it's hard for them to read Shocks' positioning too. Shocks in a great angle, got a better angle, sees the leg, he's going to hit the shot as well. Steady pair of hands on Shocks, and Nickelback is all he can do to get some extra damage extracted out of this round, but it's looking very difficult. The Galil, the 36 HP. That said, the A side is completely open, so a plant is quite possible. And with A plants, maybe there could be some more as well. There's no sound cues, I think, that can be audible for the Vitality players. So this is a free plant. Where does he go?
Yeah, he secured a full buy at the very least, and maybe he can do more than that because Kyojin's got 12 HP. So there is a chance for Nickelback. Just needs to land one shot. Heightened armor penetration with the Galil as well. Never mind. And for a place of more comfort, more familiarity, just waiting for these players to come through. They both have defused kits starting to run out. Starting to line up! Masuta with 4 HP will hold on to this lead for Vitality. And
had a lot of flashes towards long. Fast rotation from Vitality because they're afraid of a mid-burst whilst they're out of position early on. And they're in position again. So Vitality really winning the early game so far. Entropiq don't have control, and that's a nasty one from Zywo. Alien gets the upgrade at least off of the scouts. They don't have utility. There's no mollies here. There's like a single smoke. Apex is on site.
Oh, hold on a second. How on earth is he alive? Gets his bell rung multiple times through the box, but he gets 2 kills from it, Apex. How does he get these frags? What on earth? What kind of sorcery is this? Is there magic involved? Crad, 1 versus 4. They line up for him in the wrong ways. A number of flashbangs for retake utility and 2 incendiaries as well. So Shocks is committed now with the AWP, which may be lost, may be given up, but then again, perhaps not. 2 kills so far. Support's on the way. Flashbangs on the way. Shocks with 3. Masuta steals the ace from happening, and there's 1 more to find. Alien behind the smoke. How on earth have they held onto this without losing a single player? As I say, that Shocks will fall, but they stop the plant from happening. Vitality, full control. You got 1 kill. You're going to put all the blame on yourself. We'll see if Crad can do better, because things are getting worse for Entropiq.
Oh. He snuck down, he snuck through, he jumped off. He's taking down Zywo. Is there more to be had here? It's looking like Nickelback is still running amok in the mid position. The taps are excellent onto Masuta. But once again, we've seen this story time and again. It's just Alien alone with far too much to do here on the AWP, and he's going to jump straight into this angle. Somehow, though, able to get past it, knows where one player is, looking for the next. There's got to be somebody out there somewhere, and he's going to find just a shoulder, but can't connect. Shocks on site, just buying time here for the flank. Alien gets shot in the back.
So far, this third map has been taken by Storm. Shocks now with unrelenting aggression. Crimson everywhere in the lower tunnels, and off he goes.
That's isolated. Can they take him down? Oh, the transfer looking good, but just the one. But one is still going to keep them ahead in the numbers.
Trying to deal with the choke points now, Apex. Crad is just unable to find anything from anything. We spoke about peaks for Vitality. It's nothing but a trough for Crad. 1v3 now, Alien. Last round of the first half. And there's just absolutely nothing doing. They are running him out the way, get that utility out of the way. And there is the opening kill now, the P250 getting off. And again, you can see Krad's holding the flashbang, but Alien may be the only person to swing with it. Okay, Lackey is here as well. Here is the flash, and they have to deliver now. It has to be now. It has to be right now with these USPs. An exchange, but there we go. Apex has been he's being fragged, but Vitality are getting closer to the site, looking to swarm with these teams, with these Glocks. But Nickelback with those Julies. It's now the time for the Julies to strike.
Zywo, though, he clears up the site, and there's very little left here at this point. Crad is all that stands with the USP, and oh, there we go. The Mag 7 comes in. Oh, Lackey, let's go.
Light and a potential low light, encapsulated in disaster. A spark of brilliance with a Mag 7. Enrobed in disaster, Dan.
Vitality do have full utility here. They are just waiting for a mistake, but Alien's already been tagged. There goes some of the initial utility. They might be able to... They might be trying to bait something out here, but looking to move forward with this, and Forrest has got to be perfect. He gets nothing from this Alien now. He has to deliver something, but also just absolutely nothing from that one, and that's surely the best chance in this round gone. Maybe they should save what they have, as desperate and awful as that sounds.
Entropiq are the mental prisoners of Vitality as the French side look to move to match point and see if they go for it, if they fight till the very end. Apex having some fun now. Nickelback 1 versus 2. That Mag 7 is still in play. You can see Masuta holding the off angles, but with no defuse kit, I don't think there's anything else for him.
But what's Lackey got to offer? He's charging up mid. What's he going to find it? He takes down one. There's a second to be had, but it's just going to be the one.
Petit déjeuner.
That was their best gun, James. It was sacrificed for that.
Otherwise, he won't want to be reminded of this one.
Oh, that's big. That's the AK. That's flank. He needs to not die. He needs to not die in this position.
Yeah, containment is key, especially with time on the clock. 15 seconds for the bomb to get planted, trying to stop him from advancing, but surely it's inevitable. The Deagle up close will be good for one. And Crad, there's a reasonable level of utility for Entropiq for the time being. Nickelback must be careful. There's a pop flash for him. He's going to see 4 players not outstaying his welcome. HE by the Xbox, big box. And down goes Apex. The bomb has been lost. Other side of Xbox, it's going to be very awkward to try and find that. Zywo with the AWP still in his hands, and that always means danger. You can hold the angle for the B corner as Shocks tries to rescue the bomb.
Oh, perfect timing. Can they collect the orb? I don't against these eco rounds.
Yeah, very nervous territory, but great burst from Lackey. 3 nice kills, leaving Kyojin with a Glock. And yeah, so basically, if you're wondering why he's standing in the Molotov...
Oh, Lackey's taking the orb into the tunnels.
Oh dear. Nickelback is a goner. Krad's going to have to do it alone. Maybe now is the time to get those impact frags. Only good for one though. The chain flashes coming through. The support for Vitality is just...
Would have paid off, but they might be rotating into him. He might get the info here. I don't know that he can get position, but he should be able to pick off one from the stairs at least. But there's nobody on the B site. If he gets a quick pick, do they go back though? So many questions.
How does he get more than one? How does he get more than one frag here? Oh, going for the quick scope versus shots, and he can't go back. He can't go forward any further. for Make It Awkward misses every opportunity. Kyojin exploded in the meantime, but the rotation's got to come through. There is an incendiary for Elian. He can drop it under the window. We'll see where he chooses to throw it. This may be the end of the line for Entropiq. This is under the window smoke, jump, throw off the wall there. They can't even push with it. Oh, Elian now, 1 versus 3. There's the first one. He has to succeed. He must deliver here. He has a defuse kit, but there's a double dink from Apex, and Vitality have made it to the champion stage. And how about that for a release of energy?
Absolutely brilliant performance from